Do people know what you mean when you tell them what you do? Would comedians know what you mean when you tell them what you do? Here's what I mean by this. So I used to perform improv comedy all over the world with a number of different improv groups. And a lot of times we're asking the audience for suggestions. We're asking the audience to share their stories. We're asking the audience about them. So a lot of times we'll ask an audience member, hey, what do you do for a living? Because maybe it's going to be something we incorporate into the show. And many times somebody will say something like, oh, I'm a systems data analyst, or I'm a leadership and development disruptor. And now you have to understand, like, a lot of comedians have never really had a job in the corporate world in their lives, right? So there's oftentimes a moment where, like, I or one of my fellow castmates would just look at the person and be like, what the hell is that? Right? And the whole audience will laugh because nobody really knows. Nobody really knows what it is that you do, because you're using these these words that you've heard all the time. Like, they make sense to you. You've had time to digest them. But when someone is hearing it, especially for the first time, they're just trying to figure out, like, do you have what I need? Do you have what I need? Right? So a good solution to that is to write a one-liner. I learned this from Donald Miller. He's one of my mentors. He wrote the book, Building a StoryBrand. He also wrote the book, Marketing Made Simple. I just forgot it for a second. He wrote that with Dr. J.J. Peterson, who, by the way, improviser. Anyway, so writing a one-liner, here's what you do. There's sort of three elements to it. One is you talk about the problem that you solve. Two is you talk about the solution that you have for that problem. And three, you talk about how people's lives are better once that problem gets fixed, right? Once they have that end result, right? So problem, solution, successful result, right? Boom, boom, boom. What do you do there? And you answer those three questions. And you go from being vague and using these words that sort of kind of make sense, but not always to people, to being really, really clear, right? This is the problem I solve. This is how you can get it, or this is what it is. And here's how it's going to make your life better, right? So when you really nail this, it's important because people will understand when they need you. They'll understand what it is that you actually do, and then they'll know when they need to call on you. Or maybe they'll realize, no, they don't. They don't need it. But when you are very clearly sharing with them, this is the problem that I solve. This is what I offer to solve it. And here's how it makes people's lives better afterwards. That sticks with people way easier. It's way easier for them to understand, even if they are improvisers. I'm Annie Figenshu. I'm the owner of Downstage Media, and I know that many companies spend a lot of time making content and not a lot of time evaluating whether or not it works. So with Downstage Media, we help you so you actually can hit your business goals with your content. I just did it just then. I just did a one-liner.